Ever seen a movie where someone uses a dead person's finger or face to unlock their phone? It's a classic trope, right? Makes you wonder if our high-tech phones are really that easy to fool. Well, spoiler alert, Hollywood got this one wrong. The reality is way more fascinating and a lot more secure than you might think. Your phone is actually designed to know the difference between a living person and, well, not a living person. So, how exactly does it do that? Let's dive into how modern phone security actually works. It's not just about matching a picture or a pattern. Systems like Face ID and fingerprint sensors use something called liveness detection. This isn't just a simple snapshot. For fingerprints, sensors don't just look at the ridges and valleys of your skin. They check for the natural moisture and electrical conductivity present in a living finger. Some advanced scanners can even detect the subtle pulse from blood flowing through your fingertips. When someone passes away, their body temperature drops, blood stops circulating, and the skin loses its electrical properties. The finger becomes dry and stiff. A modern sensor immediately recognizes that something's off and rejects the print. It's not just a fingerprint, it's * living * fingerprint. The same principle applies to facial recognition. When you set up Face ID, your phone creates a detailed 3D map of your face using thousands of invisible infrared dots. But it doesn't stop there. Every time you unlock your phone, it checks for signs of life. It looks for tiny, involuntary eye movements, the kind you make without even thinking about it. It also uses infrared to check for body heat and how your skin reflects light, which is different for living tissue. A face that is cold, still, and doesn't have those micro expressions just won't pass the test. The phone's camera is smart enough to know it's looking at an inanimate object, not a living, breathing person. It needs to see that you're attentive and alive. And there are even more layers of protection built in. Think about it. Have you ever restarted your phone and tried to use your face or finger to unlock it right away? It doesn't work. You're always forced to enter your passcode first. This is a crucial security measure. Similarly, if you try the wrong fingerprint or face 5 times in a row, the phone disables biometrics and demands the passcode. This prevents someone from repeatedly trying to force their way in. Some phones even have an alertness feature that locks biometrics if it senses the user hasn't been alive or responsive for a while. It's all designed to protect your data when you are most vulnerable. This level of security is so effective that even law enforcement agencies face major hurdles. There have been real-world cases where police had access to a deceased suspect's body but still couldn't get into their phone. This is because on newer devices, the liveness detection simply works too well. Without the passcode, strong encryption like Apple's Secure Enclave or Samsung's Knox makes the phone a virtual fortress. The biometric data is stored in a separate, highly secure chip that's isolated from the rest of the phone, making it almost impossible to extract or bypass. So, the next time you use your face or finger to unlock your phone, remember it's doing more than just recognizing you. It's confirming that you are *, and more importantly, that you are alive and well. This technology isn't just about convenience. It's a powerful privacy tool designed to protect your digital life, even in the most extreme circumstances. The system is intentionally built to be harder to unlock when you re-dead than when you re-alive, ensuring your data remains secure. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Ever seen a movie where someone uses a dead person's finger or face to unlock their phone? It seems so easy, right? You just grab their hand, press it on the scanner, and boom, you're in. Well, I'm here to tell you that in the real world, it's not nearly that simple. In fact, it's pretty much impossible. So, why can't a dead person unlock their own phone? Let's dive in. The magic behind this security is something called liveness detection. Your phone's biometric systems, whether it's Face ID or a fingerprint scanner, are way smarter than you think. They're not just looking for a matching pattern. They're looking for signs of life. Let's start with fingerprints. When you press your finger on a modern Touch ID sensor, it's not just taking a picture of the ridges. Most scanners use capacitive technology, which relies on the tiny electrical charge naturally present in your living skin. When you die, your body's cells stop functioning, then electrical conductivity disappears, and your skin becomes dry and stiff. The sensor simply won't recognize it because there's no electrical signal. On top of that, some advanced scanners even look for the subtle pulse of blood flow in your fingertip. No pulse, no entry. Now, what about Face ID? This system is even more sophisticated. It's not just a camera taking a selfie. Your phone projects thousands of invisible infrared dots onto your face to create a precise 3D depth map. A picture or even a detailed mask won't work because they can't replicate that 3D structure. But more importantly, Face ID requires your attention. It checks for subtle signs of life like tiny, involuntary eye movements and muscle twitches. You have to be looking at the phone with your eyes open. A dead person obviously can't do that. The system also uses infrared to detect the natural heat signature of a living face. A cold face won't pass the test. Phones have even more layers of protection built in. For example, if your phone restarts or hasn't been unlocked for a while, it will always demand your passcode before allowing you to use biometrics again. And if you try the wrong fingerprint or face 5 times in a row, the biometrics get completely locked out, requiring the passcode to reactivate. It's a digital dead end. This has become a real-world issue for law enforcement. There have been documented cases where investigators tried to use a deceased person's finger to unlock a crucial phone, only to be blocked by these advanced security measures. The phone's encryption, combined with these liveness checks, makes it a virtual fortress. Companies like Apple with its Secure Enclave and Samsung with its Knox security system isolate your biometric data in a way that makes it nearly impossible to access or bypass from the outside. So, the next time you see that trope in a movie, you can confidently tell your friends it's pure fiction. The technology in your pocket is designed with a fundamental principle. Your biometric data should only work when you are alive and well. It's a powerful reminder that your phone's security is there to protect your privacy, both in life and after. It's not just about convenience. It's about making sure you, and only the living you, can access your digital world. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tech deep dives. See you in the next one.